How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. Today we're looking at some scary videos no one can quite explain. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content just like this. In early 2018, YouTuber DutchFly61 uploaded some footage they had captured comparing various flying objects in the night sky. On a crisp cool night in February, after a long period of cloudy weather, the OP set up their Panasonic HC V270 to film the night sky. They mounted a military-grade Gen 3 PVS-14 monocular night vision lens onto the camera and pointed it towards the sky. What they captured is quite astounding. First, we can see a flock of birds. Then some satellites. A commercial aircraft. Now this next object is a little harder to explain. As you can see, a small dot zooms through the sky at speed. It pulls up, then changes direction with ease. There are no known aircraft that can pull off such high-speed maneuvers. Whatever this thing is, it zips about at incredible speed. Most commenters were dumbfounded by the footage. Many viewers thought the clear comparison of the known objects with the unknown flying object made for a compelling case that this is actually an alien craft. So what do you make of this wild footage? The comparison of all the objects certainly does make you wonder. Love to hear your theories on this in the comment section down below. The Shanley Hotel is an infamous establishment that dates back to 1845. The once thriving bordello sits among the quiet streets of Napanoch, New York. It's now a tourist attraction and a major drawcard for paranormal investigators. Over the decades, tragedy has struck the infamous hotel, so much so that many people believe the premises is deeply haunted by several spirits. Guests staying in the bed and breakfast claim they've seen a woman in period clothing walking upstairs, but when they go to look for her, there's no one around. A heavy scented perfume has also filled the rooms without reason. Many believe the sweet-smelling lady in period attire is Mrs. Shanley herself, the wife of one of the former owners of the property. Many other visitors claim they've seen children hiding in shadowy corners of the hotel. They've heard whispering and giggling, but time and time again, after a thorough search, no one is ever there. Some of the strongest evidence that the Shanley Hotel is haunted comes from an old documentary made by Stephen Barcelo, the proprietor of the Cryptozoology and Paranormal Museum in Littleton, North Carolina. In the film, the current owner of the hotel, Sal Nicosia, is interviewed. He tells a story about first moving into the allegedly haunted property.
I had a cat for close to 13, 14 years, and when I had lived in the other house, I used to let the cat out at night, and the cat would come back during the day. But when I moved into the hotel, the cat refused to go out, and I couldn't get the cat to come into my apartment. For some reason, the cat wouldn't come into that room. And the minute I bring it into the room, she'd take right out the door. So I started feeding her outside in the hallway. And she would roam the building. Then after a while, she started going up to the 3rd floor. And she would come down to the 2nd floor, she would eat, and she'd go back up to the 3rd floor. Then after a couple of months, she refused to come down off the 3rd floor. And she would stay in Claire's room. And we picked up an EVP one night of Claire saying that it was her cat.
Sadly, over time, the cat passed away. Sal grieved for his feline friend but continued running the hotel as normal. Then, in January 2013, some eerie CCTV footage captured on the 3rd floor of the hotel showed something rather unsettling. Take a look. Watching that again, you can make out what looks to be a cat's tail moving from right to left. So could this really be the spirit of Sal's deceased cat? Many viewers certainly seem to think it's true. Given the long, tragic history of the property, along with the countless reports of sighted spirits and other paranormal happenings, one has to wonder whether the Shanley Hotel is some kind of beacon for the spiritual world. Perhaps the old hallways are permanently etched with the echoes and energies of its former residents. In December 2021, Jocelyn Calvillo, who goes by the TikTok username KylieXO, was taking a walk at night when she spotted something unnerving at the local park. Take a look.
What the f***?
That's weird.
The elliptical machine is moving all on its own.
It's weird.
The fact that it's moving at a pace that's far beyond anything a passing breeze might do has led many viewers to believe that we're witnessing some ghostly activity. However, some TikTok users were skeptical of the length of the clip. If the machine really was moving on its own, then why would you only film for 7 seconds? Despite this, a lot of commenters were bummed that it appears you have to exercise even in the afterlife, with one viewer saying it's just Casper working on his summer bod. Because the clip is suspicious and so short, we'll throw this one out to you, the viewers, to decide. Drop your thoughts in the comment section down below. TikTok user, the Rachel Lindsay, was making her way through West Hollywood in November of 2021 when she spotted something truly bizarre floating through the sky. It looks like a bizarre mass of limbs all knotted together. Confused by the sighting, the OP suggested it was aliens. She posted the clip to TikTok asking for people's best guesses on what it could be. Naturally, an eclectic range of theories poured in, everything from giant floating spiders to drones, aliens, demons, or even a wayward art display was suggested. A common suggestion was that it's actually an angel, but not the cute cheruby sort we often picture. A type of angelic being known as the seraphim are described in various religious texts throughout history. They're far from the bright, inviting angelic figures we so often see in modern depictions. These heavenly beings are described as having 6 wings, being on fire or burning brightly, and have venomous connotations in ancient Hebrew dialect. Here's a depiction of a seraphim in the Hagia Sophia in Istanbul, Turkey. Many readers of the Bible have interpreted this intense vision of an angel as to why Gabriel said to Mary, "Do not be afraid." And so, while it's highly unlikely this floating art attack seen flying through West Hollywood is an angel, it's interesting how similar they look. Perhaps an artist deliberately created this piece to resemble the seraphim as described in ancient texts. This clip was uploaded to TikTok by user f.paranormali. It's some home security footage that was activated when movement was detected inside the house. Take a look at what was caught. A strange, transparent shape drifts through the air. There even appears to be a second shape floating through the room. It looks far too large to be a speck of dust and too thick to be a spider's web drifting past the lens of the camera. The uploader believes this could be a ghost caught on camera. Unfortunately, they don't give any info on where and when this footage was taken, so it's impossible to research the history of the house. One viewer asked the question, why does it seem that cameras can detect spirits but the human eye can't? This is why a lot of people suspect these sort of sightings to be nothing more than dust, cobwebs, or a malfunctioning camera. So where do you sit on these types of sightings? Drop your thoughts down below. Before we take a look at some haunting dashcam footage, remember to hit that subscribe button, then tickle that little bell icon there. That way you'll be in the loop every time we drop our scary and mysterious videos. Our last clip is quite a haunting one. It was uploaded to the YouTube channel Paranormal Vision and shows some unnerving dashcam footage captured by a motorist. Watch what happens. The footage clearly shows a person appear out of nowhere and pass straight through the vehicle. The driver said after they slammed their brakes, they got out to see what had happened, but there was no one to be found anywhere. They searched everywhere but couldn't find a single sign of anyone. Even the front of their car had no signs of hitting anything. It was as though the person had passed through the car and vanished. It's these details that have left many to believe that this is a genuine ghost sighting. Some have speculated that we're seeing the spirit of someone that might have died in an accident along this very stretch of road years prior. Following the incident, several locals said that they've seen a person walking around on the road, often late at night, but whenever they slow down to take a look, the person is nowhere to be seen. So could this stretch of road really be haunted? Is this footage evidence that someone's spirit is lingering in the area where they may have taken their last breath? Watch the clip again and judge for yourself. Now, if you want to watch some more scary videos, then check out that link on the top there. Otherwise, we have a massive curated paranormal playlist right there. Now remember to check out our awesome range of hoodies and t-shirts as well. They're available in the merch shelf just down below there. And that's it for me. I'll see you all next time.